Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start.
Okay, well, hit it.
All right.
Now, something completely different.
Smoke medical weed every day.
The following thoughts on Happy Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and that's it. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Happy Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Happy Hour.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour. Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Happy. This is Happy Hour with Happy.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about it. Competition, microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Happy Hour in your system.
What's up? This is Happy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you between the next 2 hours to maybe 7 hours to maybe a million hours. I don't know. I'm in a kind of a mood. 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio at gmail.com. So I have been, let me turn on this music. I have been full of tears for the past 14 hours. So let me paint a picture. So in 2013, I was the intern. I was the first ever intern for the Morning Show Boot Camp Radio Convention in 2013 and 2014, and I've gone to them since. And it's where over 200 radio hosts congregate. And luckily, the one back then was in Chicago, and I lived there, so I was able to just kind of, go to Chicago and meet a bunch of people. And a lot of the people at the radio conventions are fake. A lot of them are egomaniacs. But there was one guy, there's about a lot that I became friends with. Brother Weeze, BJ Shea, Rick Rumble, David Mahoney, Woody. And then there was a guy named Ace from the Ace and TJ radio show. His real name was David Cannon, and they were the biggest show among soccer moms and young adults from the 90s to about 20-something in Charlotte, and they were syndicated throughout the South. And Ace was one of those guys that you knew when you looked at Ace, you knew he was something. Like sometimes when you meet somebody out and about, if you're at like maybe a convention or a steakhouse and you're amongst prominent people and you just know that guy's got it going on, that was Ace. He had it going on. He was the man. Well, Ace last night passed away, and I was driving to my house last night, and I opened up LinkedIn because I have a new gig, the late night radio show with Terry James of Election Terry fame. So I've been checking my LinkedIn to see the messages I've been receiving. And I saw a post from RAMP. I think it's Radio and Music Publications. There's this group called RAMP that posts about radio. And they said that David Ace Cannon died at the age of 56. And there's always that before and after feeling of like, before you find out news, how you'll never be the same person. And I immediately broke into tears last night. It was, I've been crying all morning. Like, Ace was that guy, man. I got into some trouble throughout my early 20s in radio, getting fired from Rover's Morning Glory. And there were a lot of people that turned on me because I got fired for getting blackout drunk at Bar Crawl, even though they all party hard. But what I'm saying is, he stuck up for me online, and he told me, you can use me as a reference. I will always have your back. Because the thing with Ace was, when he was doing the Ace and TJ show, that was a show that was family friendly. They were in the South. Both Ace and TJ are religious, so they weren't very raunchy. They were edgy, but they weren't edgy, if that makes sense. They were PG-13, rated PG. You could have kids in the car. And Ace always took a very interesting view on my career and that of just shock jocks. We would talk about it because he always said he was kind of, and I'll just say it, he was always kind of envious of Man Cow's Morning Madhouse, Opie and Anthony, Howard Stern, some of the shows I've worked on. Even me, he was always kind of envious that he couldn't do some of the content. Like, I don't think he wanted to, quote unquote, exploit women and listeners, but he always took a fascination to the edgier radio shows because he goes, that's just not me. That's not what I do. And I have an appreciation for it. So I always really appreciated Ace for always kind of being able to see the good in other shows, even if it's not their style. Because a lot of times when I'd go to these radio conventions, people would be talking crap about my old boss, Calta, and I'd be like, I don't know. But Ace was always open-minded. Now, I do know in 2020, his daughter Peyton was driving his BMW, and Peyton was his role. Peyton and Cade were his kids, and he has another kid with his ex. And I'll talk about that in a second. But his two kids from his first marriage, I've never met a man who loved his kids more. There's a lot of radio shows that kind of exploit their kids in a way. They get their kids the nicest clothing, and they get their kids whatever they want, and their kids become brats. I never directly met TJ's kids, but I do know, Cade, if you're listening, your dad is my hero. And Peyton, she died in 2020. She was speeding in a BMW, and I believe she crashed into a tree on a rainy night. And my homie Ace, he was never the same after she died. Like, that was, in a way, the death of David Ace Cannon. Like, there was always the before and after, because we would talk on the phone, we would text, he called into my podcast, whatever I ever needed, he was my guy. He would view all my Snapchats and DM me and say, I'm so proud of you, keep going. Like, he was that guy. And when his daughter died in 2020, I know a part of him died too. He put up a strong front. He really, tried to make it through, but I do know that crushed him. It crushed me. I even cried when Peyton died because I knew how much it meant to my boy Ace. Ace was the type of guy, when one of my uncles was dying in 2018, because he's in Charlotte, my uncle and my mom's side of the family lives in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and we were supposed to get dinner in Charlotte, but he's like, I'm so sorry, but I believe his daughter had cheer practice that night or something, and then Kate had something else, and it was always family first with him. A lot of other people would maybe ditch their kids to go see. No, but it was always family first. But he's like, whatever you need, I'm your guy. But unfortunately, Ace also had, we all have egos in radio. But I'm going to protect my boy. He was like a radio dad to me. I'm going to protect my radio dad. Ace had his flaws. Ace wasn't a perfect man. Nobody on this planet's a perfect person. And honestly, if you're a perfect person, you're boring, like Ryan Seacrest. But seriously, Ace had his flaws, and Ace got let go from his previous show, and they pretty much just wiped any memory of him online, like he never existed, which really pissed me off. And it took a lot out of me not to address that. And then, of course, whenever you're a public figure and you make your daughter and your son famous and you're the biggest show in Charlotte, there's Reddit topics out there that have over 2,000 comments, and people were trying to dox him, and some of his in-laws were trying to throw shots at him, and I just feel sorry for my boy. Like, Ace, you were one of a kind, man. There will never be somebody like you again. I have about 4 people I can call right now if I need anything. Woody, David Mahoney, BJ Shea, Brother Weeze, Rick Rumble, Mike McVeigh, that's about 6 people, and then Ace. And Ace was the one that I could literally call whenever. And my God, I had the most depressing sleep last night. I was crying myself to sleep. And the world's not the same, man. And to the people out there, I'm going to say this lightly. I don't want to be insensitive. But to the people out there that turned their back on him, I know he was not a perfect man. Ace messed up. But to the people out there that turned on him after doing everything for 30 years, for as long as I've been alive, shame on you. Absolute shame on you. It's ridiculous. The dude poured his heart into everything he did. He had his own charity for kids. I believe he had a cover rock band called Charity Case. He was all about entertaining others. And you know what's the saddest thing about all this? Not just the fact that there's people that are going to have to live with themselves for turning on him. Because I know what it's like to have people gossip about you after you leave a job. But you know what's the saddest thing about this? Ace didn't even know how awesome he was. I don't know if he was bipolar or had some personality disorder in the way he didn't like Ace. Ace didn't. I would tell Ace on my podcast, oh, you're one of my, because everybody jokes about it. There's a ton of radio shows that influenced me to go on the radio. But I used to hear Ace and TJ when I would visit North Carolina. So he was one of the, as I say, 45 radio shows that influenced me. But he was one of those examples of like, you don't want to meet your heroes, but meeting Ace, he was my hero. He was that guy. Ace was it. There will never be another Ace. And I'm just so absolutely sad about this. I'm literally tearing right now. This dude was legit. He had his flaws. We all know about Ace's anger. They talked about it on the show. But everybody gets angry. We need to remember the good parts about Ace because he was the GOAT of North Carolina radio. He was the man. There will never be another Ace. I am in awe that he's not here. And what's so sad is I don't think Ace liked himself, like I said. I don't think he realized the impact he had on people. I think he was focusing too much on the bad and not realizing that people adored him, that he was the man. And that absolutely breaks my heart. He made a video addressing getting let go from his previous show that just wiped his whole memory online for no reason. And he made a video about it in like December 30th. And I texted him, said, hey, bro, I hope you're doing well. I miss you. I'm very proud of the video you made. And he goes, hope you're doing well. Proud of you as well. I really appreciate all your support. You're my guy, dude. I said, you're too talented to be out of work. 2025 will be your year. And he goes, I'm not sure. I hope so. And I said, replace hope with I know so, with a smile. And he gave it a like. And immediately I knew he wasn't, I don't want to say doing well, but the old Ace, maybe before Peyton would have died in 2019, the Ace, I love Ace forever and ever. But the Ace I met when I was 13 was much more energetic. I just don't think he was able to recover fully after Peyton died. And Cade, if you're listening, man, I am so sorry. I lost my dad at age 21, and I know how it feels. And it's your dad's a saint. I'm not a religious guy. I don't believe in God, but if there are saints, there is a saint Ace. Your dad was the man. I'm crying right now. Your dad was the guy. And to his son that he had with his ex, if you're listening to this, maybe right now it's 2025 and you're about 2 years old. Let's say 2035 and you're looking up your dad and you're listening to this. Your dad loves you more than anything. He would always talk about, whenever we talked, how happy he was to have you and how it changed his world. And he was so, and your dad was the man. Your dad was a saint. Your dad was the GOAT. It's unfortunate that he's no longer here, but your dad, man, I'm crying right now. Like Ace, like I love you, bro. Like this is so hard. I just, it sucks because I wish I could have like reached out or something. I don't know. Just shame on everybody that turned on him. I know we all make mistakes. I know that Ace wasn't perfect. But to all the people that turned on him, you have to live with that for the rest of your life.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop. honey in the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, Ace. This following segment has been brought to you by DZ Beezy Honey at dzbzhoney.com. When I tell you it's the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. It comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop, the wrapper, a honey stick, or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to dzbzhoney.com and tell them I sent you.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, this is Drew Lane, Detroit radio legend from the Drew Lane podcast. Ha! And you're listening to the Ryan Hoppe Hour.
The golden age of radio is alive and well on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
It's time for a thrill. Ryan's here with the latest spiel. Sex and stars and love so real. Hoppe Hour hits with a funky feel. Date nights crashing like a scene at dawn. It's the gossip train that you're riding on. Ryan's got the scoop from dusk to morn. On this throwback ride we all belong. Hoppe, 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 it's the hour we crave. Ryan's got the juice and the beats.
Man, I'm trying to find the energy today. I know Ace wouldn't want me to be sad, though.
Don't you miss
856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773.
Free secret told with
you can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me. RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Crave. Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave. Turn it up, feel the love, let your heart behave.
Hoppe Hot Topic.
Brody Jenner is slamming accusations that he benefits from the Kardashians' fame.
Of course he does. Why would you deny that you benefit from the Kardashians? That's fine. This is the stupidest thing ever.
Speaking to Bustle, the son of Olympian Caitlyn Jenner said there's one assumption that's irked him for decades. The idea that he's a trust fund kid who doesn't have to work. Brody claims his dad, Caitlyn Jenner, never gave any child support.
Yeah. Caitlyn's a very troubled person, not because she's trans, because she's a deadbeat dad.
In fact, while the two are rebuilding their fractured relationship, Brody told the outlet he instead centers his relationship on his own daughter, adding that his own father just served as a model for what not to do. He says, quote, "Kendall and Kylie are my sisters. We have the same last name, but we don't share a bank account."
It's a good point. I don't know. I mean, Caitlyn got away with that whole car crash 10 years ago. I've never really liked Caitlyn.
I don't get to go on the pink jet, though I would love to. A representative for Caitlyn Jenner, however, told Bustle that Brody's mother, Linda Thompson, waived child support and
Yeah, of course Caitlyn's going to say that.
alimony at the time of the divorce.
You're a scumbag and you won't admit the truth.
In exchange for an upfront payment of 100% of the marital assets, which amounted to millions of dollars. In 2017, Brody told ABC News, "I've known Bruce for a long time, and I didn't really get along with Bruce. Caitlyn and I get along a little more, because Caitlyn is actually who she really is."
That's a good point. I don't think Caitlyn was ever happy being a guy.
And she's living her life finally now as the person she actually was.
All right, there's that. 856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773.
Hoppe Hot Topic.
Sandra Bullock is warning fans about social media scams. On February 3rd, the Blind Side star spoke out in a statement to People magazine as she appeared to reveal that online scammers are impersonating her. "My family's safety, as well as the innocent people being taken advantage of, is my deep concern."
Here's the thing. If somebody like Sandra Bullock or Brad Pitt is reaching out to you, it's not them.
And there will be a time when I will comment more, but for now, our focus is helping law enforcement handle this matter. Please be aware that I do not participate in any form of social media. Any accounts pretending to be me or anyone associated with me are fake accounts and have been created for financial gain or to exploit people around me.
Like, I do feel bad for people that get exploited by these scammers, but you got to think, why would Sandra Bullock message you? I'm sure she's a lovely person, but why would she message you?
She said, the Oscar winner isn't the only one who is warning about these types of scams. Her sister, Jazina Bullock Prado, shared a similar message a day before Sandra released her statement. In a post on Instagram, Jazina shared a screenshot of what she called a few Facebook imposter accounts using her name and wrote in part for her caption, another day, the same lack of safety and response from @Meta for Business @Zuck.
Yeah, if you're ever expecting Meta to care about you, that ain't gonna happen.
I'm just posting a few Facebook imposter accounts, all of which I've reported both on this app and to a live human at Meta. Surprise, they're all still up.
Yeah, I don't get Meta. Meta will, ban people for talking about weed or kratom, but impersonating people and robbing people, whatever. Go look at boobs and shut up, Zuck.
Multiple times a day reporting fakes, dealing with weird and scary emails to my business and home from men who believe that, through one of these many fake me's, they have a relationship with my sister through private messages and off-app sites and have been giving sometimes thousands of dollars to an incredibly famous and successful grown-ass woman. When I report, I also report to a security service that gives the account addresses directly to a Meta employee. These accounts are run by crime rings. They also run fake groups where fake me posts official statements. Not me. This is my only account, and y'all know it's about baking, cooking, animals, and gardening.
Hell yeah.
I'm a grown-ass, middle-aged woman with a life, and I don't troll around at 54 DMing people. These crime rings and scams are well known by the company and the world, but the fact that I'm put in danger, as is my livelihood, doesn't mean a damn thing. Sandra's younger sister also referenced a recent article about a French woman who was reportedly scammed into believing she was in a relationship with Brad Pitt and ended up getting swindled out of $800,000, even divorcing her husband during the period. Jazina concluded her post by asking her followers to report or block any fake accounts they may see or be contacted by.
All right. This reminds me of a scene from Office Space when it comes to Zuckerberg not doing anything to prevent this.
What you do at Initech is you take the specifications from the customers and you bring them down to the software engineers.
Yes, that's right. Well, then I just have to ask, why couldn't the customers just take them directly to the software people? Huh?
Well, I'll tell you why. Because engineers are not good at dealing with customers.
So you physically take the specs from the customer?
Oh, jeez.
Well, no, my secretary does that, or the fax.
So then you must physically bring them to the software people.
Well, no. Yeah, I mean, sometimes.
What would you say you do here?
Zuckerberg.
Well, look, I already told you. I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to.
I'm Mark Zuckerberg, and I look at boobies.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Haley Steinfeld saying a big yes to Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen back in November.
It's crazy how much hotter Haley is than Taylor.
Who are normally very, very private about their relationship, but Kit, you got her to open up.
Well, kind of. We're on different coasts, Scott, but that didn't stop Haley and I from chatting about a cause very close to both of our hearts after we talked about the proposal.
Congrats on the engagement. The pictures were stunning. I know that
she's so freaking cute.
Josh can't keep a secret. So how surprised were you?
I'm still recovering. He kept that one.
He better not cheat on her, man. She is gorgeous.
That one real close.
The city of Buffalo has fully embraced Haley as part of the Bills Mafia, even putting up a billboard.
Yeah, she's definitely classier than that cloud chaser, Brittany Mahomes.
Congratulating the two on their engagement, saying, quote, the Queen City has a new queen.
It's so overwhelming how the city of Buffalo has embraced me. I'm so grateful. That is the most incredible place. I love it so much, and the people in it are part of the main reason that it is so special.
Let's give breasts the attention they deserve most. And though Haley won't be cheering Josh and the Bills on this Super Bowl, he'll be supporting Haley as she's starring in her first ever Super Bowl commercial.
I would love for him to win the Super Bowl. I just don't know if it's going to happen.
That's bringing attention to breast cancer awareness with the Your Attention Please campaign.
I feel very empowered and encouraged to spread this message and to open up that dialogue as I have with my family and taking a test and get as many women in their life that they know to do the same.
It's 2025. This is Texas.
Issa Rae is another Super Bowl commercial first-timer, and we caught up with her on set as she was filming The Big Spot.
All right, I don't care. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. Let's talk about Whoopi Goldberg.
Happy Hot Topic!
You want to hold on to country music like white people didn't also buy her country album? Come on, man. People voted for it. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Same with the Oscars. Sit down.
Whoopi Goldberg has entered the chat. During the February 4th episode of The View, the talk show host slammed a Fox News guest and conservative author named Raymond Arroyo, who appeared outraged over Beyoncé's Grammy wins, especially for receiving Best Country Album.
Man, if you get mad about an award show, you're a loser.
Dolly Parton has 10 Grammys.
And it's also racism. Like, shut up.
Frank Sinatra had 11 Grammys.
Yes, who cares?
Beyonce has 35.
Okay, Beyonce's one of the biggest artists ever. You're just mad at the black one.
How is that possibly?
I don't know, because she makes banger after banger. Ring the Alarm. Bonnie and Clyde, I think was their song. Irreplaceable. I can't think of all of it right now, but she's got banger after banger. What have you done, Fox News pundit, besides been a moron?
Commensurate with that talent. I mean, come on. And what people
conservatives are always mad. It's the same thing I had to deal with when I worked at conservative radio last year. It's like, shut up. You're always angry. Your guy won.
Dolly Parton has 10 Grammys. Frank Sinatra had 11 Grammys. Beyonce has 35. How is that possibly commensurate with that talent? I mean, come on. And
that talent, let's see here. Texas Hold'em, Single Ladies, Cuff It, If I Were a Boy, Beautiful Liar, Crazy Love, Halo, Say My Name, Countdown, Run the World, Lemonade, Naughty Girl, Listen, Break My Soul, Drunken Love, Survivor, Bills, 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 Ego. She has song after song. What have you contributed besides being a hateful moron?
What people don't know about the Grammys is everybody votes in every genre. You can vote in up to 20 genres. So basically, Lady Gaga's Cat Sitter votes for best reggae and best country album.
We know you wouldn't vote for any black people.
So that's why you get this ridiculous outcome that has nothing to do with the country audience or the country musician.
Man. I try to like country music, but these people are so sensitive. These are the same conservatives that claim the liberals are sensitive. You're just as big of babies.
However, Whoopi made it clear Tuesday morning that she had no time for the pundits' remarks.
Sir.
Okay.
Are you aware that you have to be in the music industry to be a Grammy voter?
Yeah.
So the cat sitter cannot just vote. Let's start with that.
Oh, wow. Fox News lying to people. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Are you aware that when the Grammys began in 1959, there were only 28 categories. Now there are 94. And the year that Frank Sinatra got 6 nominations, despite having 2 #1 albums, he only won 1 Grammy that night for his album cover. Not even for his singing, for the album cover.
Whoopi Goldberg usually drives me nuts, but I love her right now.
Listen, man. You can't do that. She earned it. The thing you have, you wanna hold on to country music like white people didn't also buy her country album. Come on.
Hell yeah. I try not to use the race card, but that's what it is.
Come on, man. People voted for it. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Same with the Oscars. Sit down.
The EGOT's co-hosts, Sarah Hines, Sunny Houston, and Alyssa Fair Griffin chimed in as well, as they also defended Beyoncé's success.
Ken Burns did an amazing documentary on kind of the history of country, and musician John McEwen said, quote, "It was music of the country. It was a combination of the Irish, the recently freed slaves, bringing the banjo into the world, the Spanish effects of the vaqueros down in Texas, the Germans bringing over the oompa of polka music, all converging. Country music was made by everyone for everyone, and it was of the people."
Yes.
So it's very ignorant, and it screams of that, aside from the fact
Usually The View drives me nuts, but I love him right now.
he doesn't realize Lady Gaga's cat sitter doesn't vote, that like this was never a thing.
Also, never mind, Beyonce was already the most decorated artist at the Grammys since 2023. She's already won so many. This was just awesome because it was a new category. People didn't think.
I love the people that get mad about like award shows. Like, you're just giving them power. Mm-hmm.
She'd win it, and she finally won Album of the Year. And I would just note, as someone who's loved her since 1999 when she was in Destiny's Child, she has been an icon for 25 years.
I never thought I would agree with The View.
She's put out 13 albums. Like, this isn't somebody who it's like she's just getting praise for this one album in this one moment. She's been like a generation for us.
Sonny then explained just how much the African American community has influenced country music.
Seems to me, though, that the reason that Fox News or whoever that was is upset is because she won Best Country Album and she won Album of the Year with country music. And, you know, I understand that there were other influences in terms of country music, but one of the greatest influences has been the African American community. But the banjo, the instrument, comes from Africa. They brought that with them.
This is what happens when you're on Fox News and you just spew garbage. You're gonna be wrong.
Here when they were enslaved. And the other thing you have to note is that in the 20s, there were two types of sort of country music. One was called the hillbilly music. You know this, Whoopi. The other one was called race music. So that music was just supposed to be black country. The other one was supposed to be white country. What they then did was, because so many black country stars were involved in the white version of the hillbilly music, they erased them from history. They had white stand-ins sort of strumming the banjo when actually a black person had participated in that. And so country music is very much black music. It is very much American music. And so the fact that she is from Houston, Texas, and grew up on country music makes it all the more appropriate for her to be a country music singer.
Guess who else loved Cowboy Carter? Dolly Parton.
By the way, you know, she was in...
Man, when The View bitches you out, that's when you know you took an L.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Pour live somewhere sex. Somewhere up top. You know what it is. Heavy as heaven in 07. Gemini. Troubles of the world, represented to the fullest. Never met it, then can take it where I took it. They ain't gon' make you hate us now with it. Troubles of the world, man, then pull it. Come kick it with your homie, I'll show you how to push it. You look in the stand, I'm camouflaged in the bushes. Slide in your mind, I'll show you how to look it. Boxing the band like, oh God, my goodness. I'ma tell them about you, tell them about we. Let's tell them on 2, tell them on 3. We'll show them what it do, show them what it be. Jim to them and I do PE. Go watching, go chain. Folks chopping, so clean. Beat, knock, we rock, Chicago, man. Gotta understand this who we are. Purple murder service and comedy gone song. Any given time we purchase a new car. Somebody call us surgery, we hurting it too hard. Us taking the light, it's taking it too far. What you respect, playboy, we 2 stars. Screw stars, we the new Mars. Looking for Venus, you a chicken. We the 85 bands, 92 bulls, 05 socks with a whole lot of pull. All rolled up and there's no letting up. You smart, you wanna be
case, 4 phones just case. ET wanna go home, never chase. Cause in me there is no Jones, levitate from the seafloor to the ozone. 5-star hotels all week, non-stops to Paris ain't cheap. Sick lake views, big penthouse suite. Champs-Elysees is magnifique. Could you sweat when I'm out in the streets? Linen shorts when I'm chillin' on the beach. Idiom when I'm out in the mountains. My Harishi when I'm out on the town end. Spring water will mess with the fountains. Laying rubbers back to back when we camping. Philippe lemonade, police did a red. We didn't fade back to the bouncing. Fresh beer smoke when they peel. Speeding on the freeway till they chill. Did the full then and it's still is steel. Got it off the ground like a wilted wheel. You from the west side? Born and raised from the south side. Right? So I spend my days where I lay, where I stay. Now you ain't gotta wonder where I get my ways. We will, God willing. And I miss him, was 10 at the end, got the spirit all in him. Not shit, dealing with the lyrics, I'm pinning like I ain't really tripping cause I know the God's with him. Till we meet again against free man. Sick with the pen, I'm a beast man. Blooded new beans, but the 23s don't fit him. And you know you can't red light the green light. Try to break us up, lace it up, keep the team tight. This lifestyle, make it hard for me to sleep nights. I'm on the 747 finna take fun up. Sports car, faster than your car. It's Gemini, and y'all know me. Better together, y'all know the letters. Forever and forever, FNFU. We gon' show you, we gon' show you what it was, how it do, what it does. Light it up, catch your buzz. We gon' lock it, home down, on down. Throw the keys in the motor, keep on moving, cross the border. We
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was Lupe Fiasco and Gemini with We On.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yeah, Ryan. Hoppe.
Oh, sure.
Hoppe.
Whatever.
It's you and me, Ryan.
This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com. For the best pre and post workout around.
It's you and me, Ryan.
When you go to Fortify.com, at checkout, use keyword Ryan20 to save 20%.
Hey, Hoppe. It's you and me and Ryan. Hoppe. It's you and me and Ryan. Hoppe.
Hello again, it's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, what's up? This is Eddie Volkman from the Eddie and Jobo radio show, and you're listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, this is April Pilifoff, and you're listening to Ryan Hoppe and Happy Hour.
I hope he can make my daughter happy. She needs tickets to see the Instincts, and I'll have to talk to his manager. I was the original Karen, and I can't believe it.
Because someone needs to say it. Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe is here for you.
If being bipolar and having ADHD was a radio show, it would be Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
This is into Happy Hour. Time to laugh with Ryan's power. Wacky fun and silly jokes. Happy Hour loves its folks. Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Oh, yeah.
With Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, he's the topper. Grab your drinks and join the crew. Crazy stories just for you. Ryan's here to make you grin. Let the Hoppe fun begin. Happy Hour. Happy Hour. With Ryan Hoppe. Laughs are never sloppy. Got your popcorn, got your drink. Turn it up and don't you blink.
856-49 Happy. 856-494-6773.
Happy Hour's here to stay, making smiles every day. Radio fun around you. Ryan Hoppe's here for you.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. I'm a little worked up. My friend's dead. I'm a little sad. Let me take a drink. I'm trying to drink more water, so let me drink this gallon of water real quick. Refreshing.
Happy Hour, Happy Hour, Happy Hour.
That's the show.
Ryan Hoppe. Yeah, he's the topper. Yeah, he's the topper. Yeah, he's the toppy. Yeah, he's the topper.
And I also like in tap.
Go. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's moves, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall.
Oh, yeah.
Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Happy Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's moves, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Happy Hour got that shock and awe.
Wow! Happy Hot Topic!
Some Mavs season ticket holders say that they've been offered refunds in the wake.
Yeah, this is not going to end well for the Mavericks.
Of the Luka trade.
Ticket reps from the team have been flooded with complaint calls in recent days. Fox 4's David Sentendry spoke with some fans tonight.
I heard that Mav tickets went down 50% while Lakers went up 50%.
David.
Yeah, there's no question that Luka put fans in the seats, but now some season ticket holders are really just questioning the future of their seats.
We love our team, but we love our players, and we're extremely loyal to them.
Michael Savello and his wife have been Mavs season ticket holders for 10 years.
I know that you don't want to spend the money, Mavericks, but this is what you're missing out on, morons.
Before the birth of their 6-year-old daughter.
She loves Luka. She's very devastated by this as well.
Devastated at what's been described as the most unexpected trade in NBA history.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Sending Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers, primarily in exchange for Anthony Davis. A trade which has some season ticket holders evaluating their investment.
Yeah, I wouldn't support the Mavericks.
Try not to be a prisoner of the moment. Obviously, it's very emotional for us fans right now.
Savello is one of a growing number of season ticket holders Fox 4 found on social media who, in a surprise move, say the Mavs are offering a refund.
Yeah, that's not the smartest decision by the Mavs because then you're just allowing for money to go down the drain. But from what we've learned the last 3 days, the Mavericks are stupid.
for remaining home games because of the trade.
On all the remaining games, if I were to cancel, and it would also take away my membership moving forward.
It's hard to...
I think the Mavericks are just tanking and trying to move to another city because these owners are scumbags.
Support an organization that would do...
This is a season ticket holder. Kind of got a MILF vibe.
What they did. Like, I really feel like they treated Luka dirty.
Add Misty Skidmore and her husband to the list of season ticket holders who say they were offered a refund.
Oh, you're married? And second of all, this is why you should never take sports seriously. They don't care about you.
Fox 4 asked the Mavs about the refunds. The team provided a statement that neither confirmed nor denied
Yeah, they're not transparent because they're morons.
The refunds, which read, "We value every season ticket member relationship, and reps are available to take calls from members with any concerns or questions." Skidmore plans to keep her tickets for this season, especially for April 9th, when Luka returns to Dallas with his new team.
If I was a 1990s DJ, I would call this season ticket line, but
I hope we give him the biggest standing ovation.
So I've always been loyal and emotionally invested in the Mavericks.
Yeah, that's where you mess up, is when you get emotionally invested in sports.
Savello also plans to stick with his Mavs for this season.
Whatever. And let me see what else we have here with Luka. There's this.
Dallas Mavericks are going through an awkward dance of trying to erase the superstar who was the face of the franchise until...
And took them to the finals, right?
Saturday night. As of this afternoon, the official team website still prominently displayed Luka Doncic's number 77 jerseys next to the link for the fan shop.
What a moron of a webmaster that is.
Luka's image was on banners and advertisements all around Dallas. With the abrupt and shocking decision to trade him to L.A., the Mavs are now refocusing their identity. Fox 4's Alex Boyer joins us with more on that. Hi, Alex.
Hey, Clarice, how quickly things change. You know, of course, it's safe to say that Mavs fans are certainly not happy. Many folks are still grieving the sudden loss of Doncic, who is already in L.A. And we even spoke to some fans today who say they plan to get rid of their season tickets. It's a play die-hard basketball fans didn't see coming.
It's unbelievable, man. It's honestly unbelievable.
The Dallas Mavs traded its star player Luka Doncic over the weekend.
All right, so this video is just going to say that the same thing with the season ticket holders. But yeah, the banner got removed.
LeBron James spoke for the first time since the Luka Doncic-Anthony Davis trade, and when he found out he was actually out for dinner after the Knicks game because it was literally an hour after.
Yeah, I don't believe this whole thing that LeBron didn't know.
After the game finished, and there was speculation that the Lakers would trade LeBron after that Anthony Davis for Luka trade, but now it's reported that he's going to sign another extension to be there to mentor Luka while in LA, to then set him up for another 10 years. But here's LeBron's reaction to the trade.
We haven't heard from you yet. What have the last few days been like for you as the team trades away Anthony Davis and others for Luka?
Let's see how genuine this sounds. We'll be able to tell right now.
It's been a whirlwind, so I can only imagine, or
kind of like the Diddy parties.
I can't even imagine how Luka and AD and Max Christie and Maxi Kleber and obviously Hood Schifino was one of our teammates as well. So it's been challenging for sure, especially for me. Anytime
it's all about you, LeBron.
I had 6 years with AD, win a championship with my guy.
Was he your guy?
Obviously one of my best friends, obviously. So, it's a business, and you understand that. It's a business of basketball. We understand that, and I know he's going to do well down there in Dallas.
You add the man who is third all-time in points per game at NBA history in Luka. I know your brain doesn't ever stop thinking about basketball. What are your initial thoughts on what this team could look like with you and Luka at the head of the snake?
I probably have to skip over this because they're playing MGMT in the background and that's copyright. But there's this too.
Luka Doncic was in attendance for his first Lakers game, and funnily enough, it was against the crosstown rivals, the Clippers, and it's still weird to see him sitting on the bench with LeBron, but he was certainly enjoying this back and forth between Bronny and a fan in the crowd, and also enjoyed a few plays from his Lakers teammates.
Bronny's so freaking cute, man. I don't think he deserves to be there, but he's still cute. Nonetheless.
We know there are so many Luka loyalists, though. That includes a Ivy League college student who is a huge fan. He is starting a campaign. He wants to remind the Mavs upper brass that fans are also stakeholders.
Yeah, Marvin Hurst tonight with the campaign the student is launching called Dallas Deserves Better.
I love the Mavs. I love Luka. I don't know what to do with myself and my fandom now.
Fans say the American Airlines Center won't be the same without him.
I feel like we raised him, he raised us almost in a way, and so I'm personally devastated.
Yes, the lean of the great years outside the facility remains rock solid, but the trade of Luka Doncic has taken a monumental part of the Dallas Mavericks from Victory Park.
Can I keep it real with you guys, right? So I'm actually a Laker fan. I'm a Laker fan, so I'm feeling good about this.
And sent it out west.
What makes him great is his basketball IQ, is the way he commands the game, the way he sees the game.
Jacob Posner told CBS News Texas about his Dallas Deserves Better effort from his hotel room in Sicily. The Dartmouth college student is a Luka fan.
And actually, it was when Luka came into the league and became a Mavs fan, I immediately was like, that's my guy, and I want to be a Mavs fan.
Ironically, the 20-year-old is from Los Angeles, but no distance could keep him from a pro-Luka campaign aimed at the Mavs management. He needs nearly $83,000 to blanket the AAC and everything near it with Luka signage.
Kind of a waste of time, if you ask me.
You want to show the general manager and the owners
but they don't care
that you and the rest of the fan base who want Luka there,
yeah, well, he's not coming back,
are stakeholders too.
Yeah, exactly.
Another part of Posner's campaign is to have fans design the billboards that the owners of the Mavericks and management would see.
I don't think they care, though.
He's pretty sure it won't have an impact on Luka coming back to Dallas. This is about the message.
I think it's great. Nico needs to listen. Yeah, I think the fans want to have a voice right now. I think they want to be heard.
All right. 856-49-HOPPY. And then here's Kyrie.
Well, Kyrie, obviously we want your thoughts on the Luka trade. And, just first thing, what was your reaction when you found out?
Just really shocked. And,
yeah, Kyrie is like, I got to carry the team now.
You just don't imagine that you're going to get ready to go to sleep and then you find out news like that.
Yeah, I don't know how you would go to bed after that.
So it's still a grieving process right now. Miss my hermano. We had a lot of time together.
I think that's the perfect way to describe it. A grieving process.
Keith too, and Maxie, and we just built some bonds that went beyond the basketball court. So.
Yeah, I think Luka will be leaving the Mavericks in the offseason. I'm wondering if Klay Thompson will leave too, I wouldn't want to be around for that. And then finally, in his coverage of Luka Doncic, he was interviewed for his press conference, and he says leaving the Mavs was really hard, and he's excited for the new start. Before I play this, because the clip's loading, 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. All right. Here we go on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Emotionally, what have the past 48 to 60 hours been for you in coming to LA?
Well, it was hard first.
Yeah, he just bought a new house and whatever.
That first day was really hard. I felt like this last 40.
You felt like a what, Luka?
8 hours was 1 month. Like 2 days ago was 1 month ago. So emotionally, it was really hard. But every day that like today was much better. I'm just.
He's like, hell yeah, I'm going to probably date an influencer in LA.
Very happy to be here for this opportunity. It's the Lakers. It's one of the best clubs in history, so I'm excited to be here.
Oh, sure.
I mean, everybody was surprised, so you can imagine how surprised I was.
Yeah, it's got to be weird as hell.
I was almost asleep, so when I got a call, I had to check it was April 1st. I didn't really believe it at first.
He's so adorable, man. How the hell can the Mavericks get rid of him? Because they're cheap morons. fans.
And it was a bit shock. It was hard moments for me. It was home. So it was really hard moments for me, especially the first day.
I got it.
As I said, I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and
that's got to really hurt the Maverick fans.
I'm excited for this new journey.
There's the video the Lakers put out the other day of you noticed somebody was talking to you in Slovenian during a game in 2019. It's Kobe, and you turn around, you have the moment with him after the game, and just think, how do you go from that to then now joining the Lakers?
I like this guy's voice.
With LeBron James, and just thinking of the legacies of those two players and you having the chance to be the next one.
Well, first of all, I remember the exact moment that happened. It will always stay, in my mind. It was an amazing moment. Just for Kobe to know my name was amazing for me.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty cool.
And, I just wish Kobe and Gigi were here to see this moment.
Yeah, it sucks.
And, I'm excited about this new journey.
In New Jersey.
And happy to be here.
Hell yeah. I'm going to admit it. I'm back on the Lakers bandwagon. Because I grew up a Lakers fan because my uncle was a Kobe Bryant fan. And I have this PTSD of all these kids in high school telling me I'm a bandwagon fan. I just didn't like when LeBron was there. But now it's much cooler.
The Bucks are trading Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, and a pick swap to the Washington Wizards for Kyle Kuzma, Patrick Baldwin Jr., and a second-round draft.
I don't know if the Milwaukee Bucks are just trying to get rid of Chris Middleton because Kyle Kuzma is not like Chris Middleton. Even though Chris Middleton is often injured, this was a force of a trade.
Compensation, and you've got to feel bad for Chris Middleton winning.
Yeah, going to the Washington Wizards.
A title with the Bucks, and now on his way to a team that's won 8 games, Washington. But I do like the trade for the Bucks. They get a younger third star behind Giannis and Dame. And the last time that Kyle Kuzma was the third best player on a team, he won the title with the Lakers in the bubble. And the reports are saying that Giannis approved of this trade, so he likes it as well. And it's
oh, thank God he got the approval of the player. So I wonder if he was the reason Middleton left.
Interesting if Chris Middleton stays with Washington now, or do they try to flip him? Do they buy him out, or do they keep his veteran locker room experience on a young team? I like AJ Johnson as well. The Bucks, they just drafted him in the last NBA draft, so he could be an interesting player to see develop.
Whatever. 856-49 Hoppe. Aisha Curry, Stephen Curry's wife, forced to shut down beloved store in Oakland to protect the staff because of lawless Oakland. Wait, you're telling me that Oakland's a dump? Who would have thought? And then, to end Hoppe's Hoops, there is this.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
This is when Nepo babies misbehave and are an embarrassment to their father.
Michael Jordan's son Marcus was arrested and is facing charges for allegedly being in possession of cocaine, DUI, and resisting an officer.
I feel like he's really gone off the deep end after losing Larsa for some reason.
The son of the NBA legend was booked into the Orange County Jail.
And you know he'll get away with it because of who his father is, but you know his father's probably ashamed.
Where he posed for this mugshot. Online court records show the charges were filed on Tuesday, and People magazine reports Marcus was set on a $4,000 bond for his...
That's nothing for him.
...his release.
He just won't be able to buy as much cocaine this week.
Is yet to enter a plea. Now, according to an arrest affidavit obtained by NBC affiliate West 2 News, police claim they found Jordan in a blue Lamborghini SUV on railroad tracks, and the vehicle was not moving. Police reportedly believe the car was the same vehicle that had fled a nearby traffic stop earlier in the day. Officers reported Jordan allegedly had slurred speech, blood,
you know who I am,
shot eyes, and smelled of alcohol. During a search of his person, the affidavit reportedly...
The search of his what?
Person,
I thought they said purse. I was like, oh, did he steal Lars's purse when they broke up?
Smelled of alcohol. During a search of his person, the affidavit reportedly says officers found a clear plastic baggie with a white powdery substance, which...
You want to do coke now with the fentanyl era? What the hell are you thinking?
Later tested positive for cocaine. The 34-year-old was one of the stars of Trader Season 2, which aired last year.
He just looks like a soulless moron.
At the time of filming, he was in an on-again, off-again relationship with Larsa Pippen. The two split.
Yeah, she was just using him. I mean, I wouldn't mind being used by her, though.
In July, and in November, Pippen gave Access Hollywood an update on where they stood.
You and Marcus will get back together.
No.
The way she said that would break my heart. By the way, she's wearing this outfit where her boobs are about to pop out. It's like, that's all you have.
Okay, I don't believe that.
No.
I don't believe it. You've said that you guys broke up, got back. Like, I can't.
She just seemed like the worst type of woman.
No.
Okay, why? Why is it really done?
Because I just feel like we're great, but we're great without each other.
You know, she's insufferable.
Sip or spill, you're dating someone.
I'm gonna sip, actually.
Oh, she's not gonna get back with Marcus because she might have a new love interest.
Yeah, you know, she's probably had a few trains run on her before. And probably half the NBA.
The smoothie's getting better by the minute.
All right, that's the end of this clip. And then before we end Hoppy's Hoops, here is the arrest video of Marcus Jordan.
Happy Hot Topic!
Hey, you guys good?
It's a car on the train tracks.
Yeah, we're trying to. My car's a little stuck right now.
Oh, jeez.
I see that. You want to help us? We're going to try. Huh? We're going to try.
What happened?
These cops sound like they know he's drunk.
What happened? How'd you get on the tracks, man? All right, good. Help us try and reverse this thing out. Well, hang on. You are stuck. Come here.
You know, Michael Jordan's probably so embarrassed.
You know the trains come by right now, right? No, I know. That's why I'm trying to get the fuck.
He's got some girl in the car that looks like a younger version of Larsa. You know, she's embarrassed.
We thought we were making a right, and I fucking turned onto the train tracks. Apparently.
Yeah.
I'm trying. But yeah, we're not getting back in the car right now, okay? The reason why, so
do me a favor, keep your hands out of your pockets.
Yeah,
man. Keep your hands in your pockets.
There's nothing in my pocket.
That's why I'm gonna take you down on the.
He's a slob too. The shirt he's wearing, he's all sweaty. What a drunken loser.
Put your hands out there, you boy.
Oh, man, you know.
Then his girl's getting out of the car.
Bro, I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son.
Cool, bro. And you suck at basketball and you're terrible today. Wow, you're name dropping your dad? I bet he's so proud of you. This is why I can't stand Nepo babies. They think they're so cool. Cool, bro.
Put your hands out there, you boy.
Oh, man, you know. Bro, I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. Okay. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get.
I'm Michael Jordan's son. Cool. And you've done nothing to carry the legacy but be a cocaine-addicted, drunken moron.
Get home, and I made a wrong turn. Okay?
Loser.
And clearly, we would just.
You got this baddie laughing at him.
It's like to get our car off of the fucking train tracks.
It's
true. He's really bossy for being a drunken loser.
We were not trying to be on. I mean, I'm just saying, if there's 6 of us, and we throw this thing in reverse.
Well, I've already got concerns for your level of impairment anyways, okay? So that's why. Because
you're drunk and probably high on coke, moron.
It's not alcohol coming from you, and you're on train tracks, okay?
So come on, man.
Just listen to me.
Come on, man. Don't you get away with things, even though I'm an embarrassment to my father.
That's why I don't want you back behind the wheel anyways, okay?
I'm fine behind the wheel.
No, you're not. You're stuck on a train tracks and you can barely talk and walk.
I just would like to get my car out of...
No wonder you failed in life without your dad's money.
We'll deal with that after this, okay? We'll deal with that after this. But that's why I had to get you out of the car, okay? Because I hear spinning tires, I hear slurred speech from you. You're driving on train tracks.
I'm not slurring anything. And
yeah, that thing.
I'm
okay. I'm letting you know. I have concerns. Okay?
Well,
but I'm Michael Jordan's son.
I appreciate that.
Driving a vehicle, I can't let you back behind the car and drive a vehicle.
I appreciate your concerns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want.
But I am not inebriated.
I'm not inebriated. I'm just a drunken, coke-addicted loser who's an embarrassment to my father. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com. Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Killer with the beat.
Break it down like this. Break it down like this. We gon' break it down like. Break it down like.
I'm like, hold up, know what now? Millions in the folder, I show ya how. It's a soldier, I'm calling, pow. I'm spinning over, lower. Getting more bucks, dipping in the Porsche force. Got my head tripping in this Porsche truck. And I'm skeet spitting, talk thus. I'm a star, she ain't trying to get abortions. I'm fresh, falling to the death. 3-point range, following my steps. Lear, plane, calling from a jet. I could go from Rome to Guatemala in a sec. I spent 100 on the wrist, another 100 on the chain. I'm so fresh, money ain't a thing. No, we ain't your main, but one up in the same. And the sun up in the blame, make it sunny in the rain. My house is everything that comes out my mouth is. We G-O-U-G-I-E. We G-O-U-G-I-E. And my charm is, my chain is, necklace, my watch and my rings is. We G-O-U-G-I-E. We G-O-U-G-I-E.
My flow so fresh like hot bread. And from a slice of the lo-fi break fast. And if I want it that bad, I'll take that. A few people from a pad gon' hate that. Ain't that true? Big Dame and that's cool. DJ Smooth Killer, what you won't do? See, I'm the rude boy of the big $10. Spit shine, these tracks, my flow is polished. Hydro, I got it. Blow old the chronic. Blow holes through the suckers that know who ever supposed to even take their too. Running their whole crew, make them work the stroll too. You see, you will lay with her, I just play with her. Give me an hour, homie, you can spend the day with her. You take a shop and spend your money just to stay with her. She on the knees, homie, I ain't about to pray with her.
My car is, my house is, everything that comes out my mouth is. We G-O-U-G-I-E. We G-O-U-G-I-E. And my charm is, my chain is, necklace, my watch and my rings is. We G-O-U-G-I-E. We G-O-U-G-I-E. $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million, $5 million, $6 million, $7 million.
Now you can see me in the hoop, the Beamer, either riding in the road. With diamonds just shining off her clothes. Blood grinding, know we balancing the mold. A fly hole, it's all about the dough. You know, we getting paper, 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 we getting paper.
Happy hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. When I tell you he's the best MMA trainer in all of the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need, go to Amir Academy of Martial Arts and tell him I sent you. This is also being brought to you by westchaseprinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Posters, business cards, yard signs, whatever the hell you need, I go there. We're going to come back and keep this party going. But first, let's hear from Henry and Hank.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to gain education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Hey, this is Meredith from O and the Freak Show on Wild 94.1 in
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, it's Cavino from Cavino and Rich. You're listening to Ryan Hoppe. It's the Hoppe Hour. It's the hoppiest hour of them all.
Triggering middle-aged dudes since 2012, this is Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Here comes Hoppe Man, you know the deal. Riding high on the realest real. Sex and dating and celeb appeal. Turn it up, feel the thrill. Hoppe Hour, let's light it up.
Oh, sure.
Throwback beats gonna fill your cup.
Whatever.
Tune in, rhyming, let's all erupt. Ryan Hoppe spitting truth non-stop. Music loud and the vibe is tight.
856
Celeb stories go
49 Hoppe.
From the old
856-494-6773.
world, everything's alright.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. I love this EDM vibe.
Mix it up with the best around. Hoppe's voice is the coolest sound.
Whatever.
You want laughs, we'll prove it now. Turn it up, we'll show you how.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
I don't even know what all of this stuff means, but it's signed for her. Is that a thing? The lunchbox thing? I don't know. This is when I feel really old.
Meghan Markle is helping a family recover after losing their home in the LA wildfires. On February 4th, the Duchess of Sussex shares in an Instagram post that she teamed up with Grammy winner Billie Eilish to help a mom and her 15-year-old daughter recover some of their memories lost in the fire.
That's great and all, but of course Meghan Markle has to do it in a way that everybody knows she did it. Like, give me a round of applause. It did something nice for people. Shut up.
About 2 or 3 weeks ago, when my husband and I were in Altadena.
Yeah, you know that husband that you pretended you didn't know who he was? Shut up.
We went to a community where all the homes were left in ashes. This mom had found a couple things, and as I was talking to her...
Why do you have to tell us this? Just do it. Why do you have to tell us?
I turned and looked, and I saw this young woman, and I said, "Oh my gosh, how old are you?" She's 15. She lives there. And her mom shared something with me and said that when they came back to see their house for the first time, which was as we were meeting them, that all that she'd been looking for...
This is very much, look at me,
in her home was the t-shirt from the Billie Eilish concert that she had just gone to, that she left in the washing machine or the dryer. And of course, they now see their home and the washing machine and the dryer are ash. They're not there anymore.
Got it.
Megan goes on to share that while she did not know Billie personally, she would do everything in her power to get the message to the singer.
This is her looking for clout. Billie, please team up with me.
So I said, well, I don't know Billie Eilish, but I'm going to figure out how to get you this shirt. So
look at me.
I thought of everybody that I knew, and I made a voice note, and I was like, please, can someone get this voice note to Billie Eilish?
Please look at me.
Here's what I'm asking. You guys, I don't even know what all of this stuff means, but it's signed for her.
She's an annoying woman, man.
Is that a thing? The lunchbox thing? I don't know. This is when I feel really old.
And as for the person that came to the rescue, well, that would be Maroon 5 lead singer Adam Levine and his wife, Bahati.
Huge thank you, Billie Eilish.
Well, shut up. Just shut up already. We got it. You did something good for people for once. Wow. A real accomplishment.
This is going to mean so much to her, and honestly, to Adam Levine and Bahati, you guys helped get this over the line. To everyone who's showing
all this name dropping. Look at me. Look at me.
Showing up for people in big and small ways.
Look at me.
To get through what's happened in California.
I can't stand her. Shut up. We got news right here.
Happy Hot Topic! Demi Moore and Bruce Willis posed together in photos to celebrate daughter Tallulah's birthday. The recent Golden Globe winner posts a carousel of pics to her Instagram, honoring Tallulah with the caption, "My baby is 31 today. Happy birthday, my sweet magical angel. Love you to the moon." Along with baby pics of Tallulah and recent images, Demi includes a couple of snaps of her and ex-husband Bruce hugging their daughter. The rare photo comes just after Bruce recently made his first public appearance since his dementia diagnosis.
Yeah, he was shaking the hands of firefighters.
In January, Bruce's wife, Emma Hemming Willis, shared a black and white video to Instagram showing her actor husband wearing a New York Yankees cap and shaking hands with a Los Angeles police officer, then posing for a photo.
One of my favorite memories is seeing the 2007 Die Hard movie with my mom.
Emma said in the caption of the vid, spotting a first responder, Bruce never missed a chance to show his gratitude with a heartfelt handshake and a thank you for your service. Yesterday was no different.
Because he's a good dude. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. So like we talked about yesterday, Myles Garrett wants to be traded from Cleveland. And some people are mad about it. But Klay Thompson, or not Klay Thompson, what's his name here, dude? I got it wrong. Got it mixed up. Clay Matthews, former Green Bay Packer that always beat the Bears. Yeah, he had some opinions on it.
I'm excited for it. I think, as I've transitioned from player to fan.
What are you going to identify as, a woman now?
I'm excited for it. I think, as I've transitioned from player to fan, I think the storylines of both these franchises is kind of what you want at this point. I think you've got the Philadelphia Eagles who Saquon Barkley joining them, depending on how this game goes, if they're able to win the Super Bowl, he'll arguably go down as one of the greatest free agent acquisitions ever. But the way their offensive line is playing, number one defense, going against the juggernaut Kansas City Chiefs who are going for a three-peat, I think, the story of this game is fantastic. For me personally, I think on paper, when I look at Philadelphia, I think they should win. but I can't bet against the champion Kansas City Chiefs.
And the refs.
So I'm going with Kansas City simply because of the it factor being Patrick Mahomes. But nonetheless, as a fan, I hope it's as close as the last time they played when I think it was a 3-point game at the end of the day.
Everybody talks about the offenses.
All right. I can feel my audience getting bored. He was quoted in the video as saying Myles Garrett, he has no problem with him wanting to be traded from Cleveland. He just wants to win. Brianna LaPaglia, chicken fry, single and ready to mingle, seen out and about in New Orleans. There she is, a cloud chasing. Lil Xan charged with assault and battery. Mike spiked, fan kicked. We played the video the other day of the paparazzi talking to him, and he was kind of saying like, oh, I wish it didn't happen. And I wonder if him saying that kind of incriminated him, because then his homie was like, yo, we gotta go. We gotta go. So one has to wonder. Diddy, 2 women claimed they were raped at Trump NYC hotel. Yeah, you definitely won't hear the conservatives talking about it. Oh, what else do we have here? Blake Lively, another day, another lawsuit. PR company accuses her of defamation. Blake Lively's legal headaches are getting worse. The actress is now being sued by a crisis PR firm for defamation. She was slapped with a new lawsuit by Jed Wallace and his company Street Relations, Inc. after both parties, along with Baldoni, in her November 2024 civil rights complaint for bad behavior related to the film It Ends With Us. Wallace accuses Blake of falsely lumping his firm into the allegations she made against Baldoni and then sending the information to various outlets, including Elle Magazine. Despite the fact that Blake did not name Wallace or Street Relations in the lawsuit she filed just days earlier, and he says the damage was done by the media continuing to report he had alleged in illegal activity. Yeah, one has to wonder if maybe she's beginning to regret it. This is proof that racism is still alive. NFL fans called for Super Bowl boycott over Black national anthem. If that really bothers you, you're a loser. Tori Spelling reveals the biggest A-list movie stars she's been romantic with. Again, having to talk about the man. I'm not saying she's nothing without the man, but why are you talking about the man? Tori Spelling? She seems bat crap, crazy, like out of her mind, like probably fun in bed and whatever. But
I was engaged. It was before my wedding, and I was with all my friends, and we were hanging out, and
You have friends? What a surprise!
On Wilshire in Westwood, and we went to the W Hotel. Come into the setting, VIP area, and there's.
Have to brag about that. VIP. Cool. We're proud of you.
We do everything online.
Oh, geez, the computer's freezing. We're so proud of you, Tori Spelling, the way you got invited to a VIP party. You're so cool. We all wake up in the morning and we go, oh my God, I want to be Tori Spelling. Not at all. We all go, oh my God, you're the coolest person ever. We all go, oh my God. If I could just be Tori Spelling for a day, my life would be so much better. I would just be in such a better place if I could be Tori Spelling.
I was engaged. It was before my wedding, and I was with all my friends, and we were hanging out, and we lived on Wilshire in Westwood. And we went to the W Hotel, come into the setting, VIP area, and there's all these people, and mostly women, and they're like on this guy. My friends and I are there, and I'm like, I wonder who this guy is. Lo and behold, it's like the sea of women parted, and Colin Farrell was standing there. And I was like, oh.
She's got an annoying voice.
That's him. I mean, at that time, he was like a mega star. Was Minority Report like his first like breakout role? I know his like first big one was with Joel Schumacher, but I think Minority Report was like the one that made him like girls everywhere.
That was a good movie.
Rule over him. Anyway, at this point, he was a mega star.
Anyway.
But in my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember back in the 90s. That's the boy that like I locked eyes with. That's the boy that was like giving me the glance.
She's got kind of a sexy little like promiscuous vibe.
Wow. Okay. So anyway,
anywho,
note to everybody out there, don't ever give me a dare. If you give me a dare,
oh, you're naughty. I love it.
You're going down, or I'm going down. Oof, but not on a girl. Anyway, that was a one-time only event. So my friends are
Man, I bet she's fun in bed.
like, oh my God, Colin Farrell. I was like, guys, I got this. And my friend looks at me and goes, I dare you. And Moran goes, don't dare her. Don't. And before he could catch me, I got up.
You started riding him then?
And I walked over there. And it was like I parted the women who had now congressed on him like even more. And
yeah, you know when she walks into the room, every woman's afraid.
And just with my ambiance, I don't know. I walked over there and it was like they parted again. And
I used to find her annoying, but she's really turning me on, man.
Walked right up to him and we looked at each other. And it was that celebrity nod. The celebrity nod went one step further. He goes, hi. And I go, hi. And then we just start making out.
Hell yeah. Oh, man.
In the middle of the W Hotel. Like it went on quite a while.
Oh, geez.
Like full on locked lips, making out in public. This is a no-no for celebrities. Like, this is like paparazzi central. Like, if they got that picture, someone pulled up their phone, that would be like big news.
So how do we know it's true then?
So we try not to get caught doing things like this.
I give him a head in a hotel room.
And yeah, it happened.
That's good. 856-49-HOPPY. Chipotle boss reveals how price rises hit burrito sales, and he's going to blame it and says that the prices will go up even more because of Trump's tariffs. Man, the millennials are getting screwed. We can't even have affordable, Chipotle. Thanks, boomers. I appreciate it.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers.
Happy hour. Happy hour. Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Don't need your fancy cars, don't need your credit card, 'cause I got my own, yeah. Yes, I'm a lady, baby. No, I don't need a man. Trust me, I'm good alone, yeah. Got my ladies with me, and yeah, we are mad. Had no reason to treat me this bad. No one ever loved me, and enjoy life as a lady. Do my ladies feel me? Get off your knees, 'cause you can say what you wanna. I'm a prima donna. Never fucking know it. I'm like, hey, pretty lady, ooh, you drive me crazy. Gotta be anybody but me. I'm a prima donna. A prima donna. Tired of all the drama. Prima donna. A prima donna. So baby, for your mama. Prima donna. Boy, I was a fool for ever loving you. But still I got one question for you. Now what were you thinking when you laid her down? Dummy me, didn't you know that I would find out? Got my ladies with me, yeah, we're mad. I can't even lie, I feel like open your woo. From now on, I'ma love me, and it's your life as a lady. Do my ladies feel me? Get off your knees, cause you can say what you wanna. I'm a prima donna, prima donna. I'm rocking away, I'm rocking away. So crazy. Anybody but me. Just when I am prima donna, I get up all the time. Prima donna. Say it again. Prima donna, baby, by your mama. Prima donna. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, don't it feel good to be single? Don't it feel good to mingle? I'ma go to the party now. With my girls, we all go hang out. They gon' take me places where I can let my hair down. Wink, wink. And you can say I'm a prima donna.
What the hell is going on with Wendy Williams? Oh, I love how everybody used to rip into her, and now people are pretending to care about her because they're clout chasers. That is the theme of this show, calling out clout chasers. I'll never stop. Love this music, though. Alrighty, let's see what's going on with Wendy.
Happy Hot Topic!
Back to TMZ Live. Wendy Williams got some news from the judge. Some news that we know she will be thrilled about. She will be able to celebrate with her father for his 94th birthday.
Well, she should have been allowed to from the beginning. It's just funny how all this stuff she's going through would have been content she would have talked about with other people's lives. Karma.
This had been a big battle for her. That the thing she said most immediately that she wanted to be let out of this assisted living facility where what she calls a luxury prison, so she could celebrate with her father and the rest of her family.
So we are doing a documentary on this, and
of course you are.
We should explain that's what you're seeing there.
My personal opinion is this is one of the biggest outrages I have seen in anything we've done at TMZ.
Here's the thing is we don't know what she's like behind closed doors.
This woman is locked up in this facility in New York, an assisted living facility.
It's like that Akon song, locked up, they won't let me out.
And the only way that I could interview her was by phone, and we had a camera on the street, and she went to the window because she can't come out. And so this was part of the documentary before the judge allowed her this trip, this 2-day trip to Florida. This is how important it was to Wendy.
Your dad is turning 94 in February, and he's up there in age, and I know you want to go to Miami to see him and celebrate his birthday because you don't know how many more there are going to be.
Not many.
Exactly.
That must be important for you.
It's extremely important. It's extremely important to see my dad for his birthday, you know, and that is a family thing. It's not just a me thing, you know. I would wish that along with celebrating my dad's 94th birthday, that we as a family, we come together in peace and harmony. That's what I wish for my dad.
This is a woman who the judge and this guardian say has frontotemporal dementia and that she cannot care for herself. I have been on the phone with Wendy Williams for hours and hours.
But isn't the thing, you can call me, leave me a voicemail, 856-49-HOPPY. Don't like early onset dementia people have normal days?
Care for herself. I have been on the phone with Wendy Williams for hours and hours and hours over the last 3 weeks. This woman is the Wendy Williams from 10 years ago.
Is she?
She had a problem with alcohol, and she was off the rails a couple of years ago when that happened. She's sober now, and she sounds like Wendy Williams, and I'm not the only one saying it. Everybody who's interacted with her is saying that. And yet, she is locked in this guardianship where she has virtually no phone access, where people can't call her. She has no internet. She has no ability to go outside.
No internet would drive me nuts.
Very limited going out.
Whatever. And then Wendy Williams went on the Breakfast Club podcast. Charlemagne, who used to do the co-hosting of the Wendy Williams radio show, I believe it was WBLS in New York City. I was more of a fan of her radio than TV work. Her TV work was not bad, but it was a little trashy, but her radio show was amazing. Here is the Breakfast Club.
There's this lawsuit saying that the lawsuit is with Lifetime and A&E, and it's the lawsuit that I've been told I stand to win $20 million.
Oh, jeez.
Now, what was the? Let's refresh people on what the lawsuit was. What was the lawsuit, Lauren?
The lawsuit was that 4-part thing starring me on TV, which I only watched once, and I will never watch again in life. It was disgusting.
I can't imagine watching that being her.
By the way,
that's how it felt when people watched you when you were exploiting people, though, Wendy.
I watched it with my guardianship person, Yes, we watched that together, and that was the first time that this guardianship person was like, oh my gosh, and she was writing stuff down, and I was looking like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What happened with this? I was, to do that TV thing, it was 2 people who I won't say their names, but I can say 1 white woman and 1 black man.
Okay, and I read the court documents. You're talking about Sabrina Morrissey and Will Selby.
Charlemagne, of course, has to say the names.
Anyway, they brokered, I don't know, a deal on behalf of me. Mm-hmm. And what kind of deal? I have no idea. I guess the clothing, the location, the money. Yeah. I'm dealing with these court people and my guardian person. And that is the big deal. So you know what? I don't have frontal temporal dementia.
You probably do. Let's be honest.
I'm not incapacitated.
We'll only know when the future comes if she's normal around 70 or if she's crazy.
I am not a baby. You know what I'm saying? But I guess for Lifetime A&E, I stand to win all that money, so I'm supposed to be a blubbering idiot.
So you don't want the lawsuit against Lifetime because you didn't you signed it knowing what you were signing.
No, I didn't know what I was signing. I guess. You know what?
That was the problem, is you really should have read the fine print in that situation. You know what I mean?
It was so long ago. There were so many people in the apartment from Lifetime A&E. Lifetime, there's so many people in my apartment. There were so many people when we were going out. There were a lot of people, and I was, along for the ride because I'm the star. You know what I'm saying?
She's saying you didn't have the legal or mental capacity to authorize your participation. You're saying you did.
And that you met one time, and after that you changed your mind?
Whatever.
Correct. And by the way, like I said, I don't want that kind of money. I've worked with Lifetime several times.
Oh, whatever. Here's my favorite moment of her on TV whenever she was firing.
You're lucky you... Just a matter of time. She's not lonely. I apologize. That's what she said. And you know what? What was that? Okay, James, did
Okay, James, did
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
What it is? I go by the name Solo, and I got a new dance for the Midwest.
The associates.
We call this here the chicken wine. I don't do no bird walk, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. I don't do no steak leg, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. I don't do no bird walk, no, I do my chicken wine. Get that thing up on the floor, cause Block gon' smash up in this thing. Shorty over there, she getting it, man. Shorty over there, she getting it too. Right hand up while your left leg down, little mama, show me what that booty do. Bet you can't do it like me, hell no. Bet you can't do it like her, hell no. Bet you can't do the chicken wing like me in the VIP when the DJ turn this song. I don't do no bird walk, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. I don't do no steak leg, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. I don't do no bird walk, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. I don't do no steak leg, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. When I'm in the club, you know I do my chicken wine. I love doing my chicken wine like I love eating chicken wine. First you take your right leg, then you start to wiggle. Then you take your arms, move them around just like a chicken. Just like that, now you make a circle when your legs get to wobbling. And then you feel the bass, then your head start to nod. Chicken wine, I don't do no bird walk, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. I don't do no steak leg, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. I don't do no bird walk, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. I don't do no steak leg, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. Yeah, you know my name. Yeah, Solo in this thing. Solo. I do my thing, I make it bang, I do my chicken wine. That's right. I'm going off that Bacardi, I feel it in my body. When the song come on, shorty gon' get gone, let's get loose in this party. Go right, to the left, to the left, to the right. Go up, not down, turn around, that's right. Now pause for a second and just look up in the sky. Now do your chicken wine, that's how we do it in the show. I don't do no bird walk, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. I don't do no steak leg, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. I don't do no bird walk, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. I don't do no steak leg, I do my chicken wine. Chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine, chicken wine. You know what it is.
Happy hour will be right back.
Welcome back to Happy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. We are live from the chill room at Pinellas Park. And this segment has been brought to you by Aspire Green Tea Energy Drinks. At aspiredrinks.com. At checkout, use keyword Hoppe, Hoppe, to save 20%. This is also being brought to you by Big Fork Brands, the best bacon, sausage, Chicago sauce, pork jerky around. You're looking for some good beef jerky and not getting ripped off at 7-Eleven? Go to bigforkbrands.com. And at checkout, use keyword Hoppe to save 20%. And also, you're looking for the best coffee around, in the morning, you're listening to my show, trying to wake up. Afuera Coffee, AFUERA coffee.com for the best cup of joe around. When you go to afueracoffee.com, at checkout, use keyword Hoppe, Hopp to the E.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, radio listener, it's Kevin Klein from Klein Alley Show on 106.7 K-Rock in Los Angeles. Perhaps you've never heard of us, maybe you have, but who cares? You're listening to Hoppe Hour with my boy, Ryan Hoppe.
Recording for the average Joe and Jane because we don't discriminate by gender. If you work hard, keep listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah. Yo, darling, love the Hoppe Hour. Worldwide broadcast. Tune in for the scoop, celeb, gossip, and mass. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, kicking off the night.
Oh, sure.
Talking about the love, the news, keeping it tight. 85 609 46 773.
Rest in peace, Ace.
Just call the show, set your mind free. From dating tips to wild tales, ain't no rest in the world syndicated. Hoppe is the best. Hoppe Hour's live.
856-49 Hoppe. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Late night vibing, the airwaves ignite. Hoppe Hour hitting hard, feeling so right.
That's the truth. That's the vibe we want to put out. I really messed that one up.
The stories they climb on Hoppe Hour. Time flies by and rhyme. Hoppe Hot Topic.
I'm missing a couple of years. I'm super serious from that
Copy
time.
that.
I'm literally missing a few years.
Ariana
Grande went on the Smart List podcast, which to me is so pretentious.
I'm missing a couple of years. I'm super serious from that
It's celebrity ass kissing.
time. I'm literally missing a few years.
Ariana Grande details memory loss from the early years of her pop career.
I'm wondering if maybe she's suppressing some trauma because she was around Disney. I mean, she was around Nickelodeon. It's the same thing.
The Wicked actress shares insight into the early years of her pop stardom while on the Smart List podcast on February 3rd. During the episode, the singer admits she has a major memory gap in her past and
between the ages of working at Nickelodeon.
doesn't remember a certain period of time. While discussing an appearance on a UK talk show with one of the hosts, Will Arnett, Ariana doesn't have any recollection of the moment.
Ariana, we did a weird talk show in the UK like 10 years ago. Do you remember that at the same day?
Wait, no.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what weird talk show did we do?
It was
Chatty
called-
Man?
Yes.
Yeah, she's definitely suppressing things.
With the drink.
Or she lies so much she doesn't know what to remember, like the fact that she's a side chick.
With the drink cart?
And like I think I
Oh
rode
my
a
God, that's
bicycle.
right. It's back.
Boy, I really
do
leave an
remember.
impression.
It's not you. It was the boundaries. Remember?
Maybe. Was there
It was just me. It was. I'm missing a couple of years. I'm super serious from that
Copy
time.
that.
I'm literally missing a few years.
You were, so let me remind you, it was disgraceful, your behavior.
Oh,
No, you were great.
What about your ass kissing? What about the fact that she ruins marriages?
Ariana goes on to reflect on her sudden rise in the music industry.
Why am I the only one that talks openly and honestly about these celebrities?
Yeah, I was a total theater nerd. I did Broadway first when I was 14.
Theater nerd and side chick.
And then I was acting for a little bit, but I was always simultaneously writing songs and doing music. I just never expected it to kind of take over the way that it sort of did.
Oh, wow. It's like you were surprised that autotune saved the day.
In like, a beautiful way. I just think that there was no way to kind of prepare for that.
Whatever.
This very insane journey with music kind of took over my life for a very long time.
Ah, I'm so sick of hearing your side chick voice. Speaking of a side chick.
Happy hot topic.
Gisele Bundchen is a mom of 3.
That kid's going to need some major therapy.
24-year-old supermodel welcomed her new bundle of joy with boyfriend and jiu-jitsu instructor Joaquim Valente.
He blocked me on Instagram.
According to multiple reports, the two first sparked romance rumors in November 2022 before confirming their relationship in June 2023.
Got it.
Their baby joins Gisele's son Benjamin Rain and daughter Vivian Lake, whom she shares with ex-husband Tom Brady.
Gisele just seems so insufferable, like not even in like a fun way.
Gisele is also a stepmom to the former quarterback's 16-year-old son Jack, whom he shares with ex-Bridget Moynihan. Though Gisele acknowledges that co-parenting with Tom, whom she finalized her divorce from in October 2022, one month before first being spotted with Joaquim while...
That's the thing I can't stand, is when the media reports it as, oh, she waited until she was officially divorced before she started dating him. I can't stand that. She's a cheater. Ariana Grande is a cheater. Miley Cyrus cheated on Liam Hemsworth with Caitlyn Carter, okay? I'm so sick of this. So sick of the media go, oh, they waited. No, she's a cheater.
On vacation in Costa Rica hasn't always been easy. She's grateful that at the end of the day,
you create your own problems, honey.
Hasn't always been easy. She's grateful that at the end of the day, they both have the same priority. And she tells ABC News'
to ruin marriages?
Robin Roberts during a March interview that being a step-parent was what prepared her for the wonders of parenthood.
Oh, true.
She says, quote, I got to experience how it feels to be a mom before I was even a mom, to be a bonus mom. So I got to experience how my heart could feel that love and just expand in ways I never thought were possible.
She's the worst.
Despite navigating the heartbreak of her divorce from Tom in 2022 after 13 years of marriage, she's looking forward to her future. She says, quote, I wouldn't change anything in my life.
Yeah, all the marriages I ruined.
I had incredible experiences. I learned so much.
Like to not ruin marriages.
I have my children who are the biggest blessings in my life, and now I get to create a new season, a new chapter in my life.
Oh, wow. We're so proud of you. The way you cheated on Tom with the instructor.
And I get to learn new things. I get to walk my path in a different way.
Yeah, you definitely do things differently. Like, being a career side chick.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Lily Allen and David Harbour are parting ways. Multiple sources confirm. The two first sparked romance rumors in
He's the guy from Stranger Things. He seems real annoying.
August of 2019, after stepping out together in London, and went on to make their relationship red carpet official 5 months later at the 2020 Screen Actors Guild Awards. From there, it wasn't long before they sealed the deal and exchanged vows during a secret ceremony in Las Vegas last September. Though it's unclear at the moment why the two split, Lily recently admitted she was having a challenging time with her mental health.
Yeah. I got to be careful how I say this. Whenever a woman goes through mental health problems, and this can go with a man too, but especially when a woman does, and there starts to be the dry spell and you're not having sex, that's the end of relationships.
The January 9th episode of the Miss Me podcast, Lily said she's finding it really hard to be interested in anything. She said,
yes, she's probably sleeping in, now using her makeup, just looking washed up.
I know I've been talking about it for months, but I've been spiraling and it's got out of control.
Oh, jeez.
Although the Hard Out Here singer makes it clear her struggles are not related to substance abuse, saying,
if you have to say that, then it probably is.
I've not relapsed. I know there have been some horrible blind items on the internet about me being found by my husband in a crack den, being surrounded by men.
Oh, wow. We didn't hear about that until now. Probably true.
I don't know who's spreading these vicious rumors, but that's not true.
All right. Whatever. Mm-hmm.
I'm lucky to have a serious girlfriend named Paula.
Bill Gates is opening up about the new love in his life.
Is she above 18? Former Epstein Island participant?
Weeks after reflecting on the end of his 27-year marriage to Melinda French Gates, the Microsoft co-founder appears on Today, February 4th, where he sheds new light on his romance with girlfriend Paula Hurd.
I love how the whole Epstein Island thing just doesn't get talked about, you know? It just gets kind of swept under the rug.
And you have lots of good things in your life. You have 2 new little granddaughters. And
He'd be a creepy-ass grandpa.
Again, your red carpet official.
I mean, he created Windows XP. He's a loser.
A woman in your life named Paula Hurd.
That's right. I'm lucky to have a serious girlfriend named Paula. So we're having fun going to the Olympics and lots of great things.
I never knew what he sounded like, but he definitely looks like what he sounds like.
Bill and Paula first sparked romance rumors in 2023, 4 years after the death of her husband, former Oracle CEO Mark Hurd, and 2 years after the billionaire ended his marriage to Melinda. Last year, the two were spotted attending the 2024 Olympic Games back in July and even making their romance red carpet official at the Breakthrough Prize Awards and ceremony at the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures. And while the 69-year-old is looking ahead to life with his new love, Bill still admits that his divorce from Melinda is one of his life's biggest regrets. As he told the Times of London during an interview published January 25th, "That was the mistake I most regret. You would have to put that at the top of the list. There are others, but none that matter. The divorce thing was miserable for me and Melinda for
Did you regret going to Pedophile Island?
At least 2 years.
Whatever, so sick of that creep. It just pisses me off. It's because Trump's attached to it. They'll never know about Pedophile Island.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
We went through a whole roller coaster.
The deeper we go, the uglier it gets.
Check out Ryan and Blake presenting a smiling united front.
I'm lucky I'm married to my best friend.
The Deadpool star posted this selfie complete with a hootie in the
All right, I gotta skip over this because of copyright, because they're playing music in the background.
Faced off with Justin's in a New York court.
We're really looking forward to moving the case along as quickly as possible.
As the drama escalates, the actress is reportedly surprisingly calm. And Justin?
This is serious stuff.
His attorney says Blake's sexual harassment claims have left him devastated financially and emotionally.
Yeah, I hope she gets karma for this, because we all know you're a liar.
Yesterday, the judge shut down Blake's wish to not be deposed by Justin's attorney, Brian Friedman.
It was somewhat of a nonsensical request.
Lively's team also making it clear they want to protect their celebrity friends, including Taylor Swift, who
Taylor's probably real mad that Blake Lively's made a big thing out of that.
was mentioned in the lawsuit as one of Blake's alleged protective dragons.
If Taylor has
that was a weird-ass line.
Information that's relevant to the case, maybe statements that Blake Lively said to her, she can not only be deposed, but also testify in court.
All this
All right.
says Justin ramped up the drama, launching that new website, publishing alleged receipts, emails, texts, and
she's freaking out.
even a link to watch Blake and It Ends With Us author Colleen Hoover at this fan event, which E.T. attended last year.
What a bunch of annoying chatter.
Do you recommend that they read the book before they see the movie?
Good question. It's actually either or. The story resonated with so many people, so
And I want to try to ruin lives because I'm a bitch.
there's a great responsibility.
I'm so sick of hearing her stupid voice. What else do I have here? Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, It's time for weed news. Now, I'm not trying to get too high today because I don't want to start crying about my friend Ace being dead. But also, Ace would want me to continue to live life.
Turn the dial, catch Hoppe on the airwaves. Talking blunt joints and all the smoky pathways. Roll the papers tight, blaze them up, elevate. Mornings with the green, starts the day with heavyweight. Welcome to the Hoppe Hour, sparking loud. News about the herb, got the stoners proud.
Oh yeah, let's take the hit.
No doubt, hot time.
Ready for that daily hit on Hoppe Hour? If you got some form of marijuana next to you,
to the brain, legalization spreading wild.
Let's take the hit.
This culture got it flowing through the vein. Welcome to the Hoppe Hour, sparking loud. News about the herb, got the stoners proud. Joints burning slow, thick smoke, no doubt. Hot times.
All right. Elon Musk says mandatory drug tests for federal workers is a great idea, as his Doge agency seeks spending cuts under Trump. Of course, the guy who smoked weed with I almost said Joe Buck, with Joe Rogan to be cool, is against it. It's almost like conservatives are hypocrites.
From dispensary deals to the growers law.
We also have this. All right, here on Weed News. This is from WGN News. And it's stupid. It says weed could activate mental illness. Weed helps mental illness, morons.
Happy hot topic.
On the medical watch for you this afternoon, a warning about marijuana use.
Medical reporter Dina Baer explains. Dina.
What's up, Karen?
Notice and Ben, it could trigger a mental health disorder.
No, what it triggers is if you are in a dark place, it'll make you think dark thoughts if you let it go that way. This is stupid. It's helped me.
Some new information after doctors long ago established a connection between cannabis use and schizophrenia. Now, Canadian researchers at the Institute for Clinical Evaluative Sciences measured the increase in cases since marijuana legalization.
Okay, because they have pre-existing conditions.
They say new cases of schizophrenia associated with cannabis use disorder nearly tripled. The study looked at data from every Ontario citizen ages 14 to 65 visiting health.
It's because it makes you think. It's not because it unlocks it. You already have it.
Care providers from 2006 to 2015 when medical cannabis was legalized, then to 2018 when non-medical cannabis was cleared for purchase, through 2022.
I will say there are some people like my mom that I don't want smoking weed because of the mental health stuff.
Experts say there have been concerning increases over time in the number of people diagnosed with schizophrenia who were heavy cannabis users. And the number of people receiving hospital care for cannabis use disorder.
What if it's just they get schizophrenia? It's because the boomers that are so against weed, especially now that we're in Trump's era, they want to find ways to go against it. Shut up. Let us get high and leave us alone.
Increased 270%.
Burn in hell. I'm so sick of this. You freaking boomers. If we want to get high, we will. And you know how I'm going to retaliate against that clip? I'm going to take another hit.
The herb, got the stoners proud. Joints burning slow, thick smoke, no doubt. Hot times, feel the vibe, let the green shout.
All right. Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the gallery that are listening to this show, known as Happy Hour. You know what I mean? A jelly bean. I appreciate each and every one of you that listens to this show. This show is growing by the day, and it would not be a happening without you. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. This show is for the hardworking average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care if you live in the U.S. or the U.K. As long as you're listening to my show, that's all that matters. If you're listening on the radio, don't touch that radio dial. If you're listening on a streaming device, spread the word. All you got to do is search up HOPPE Radio. We'll be right back on Happy Hour. Hang on.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
From the past, taking over your future. You might insist that this, but do whatever the fuck suits you. Still I mute you. The resurrection brings upon dissection. For those that try to learn the blessing, now they learn the lesson. What's my firm direction? Elevation, my mental plane's high, even though names die. Skill makes you think, is that the same guy that used to twist words and now I burn like I'm acid? Niggas thought I was plastic, so measures had to get drastic. Used to rhyme about peace, but a street crimes increase. Punks that this wouldn't cease. These things unleash the beast. Used to bust the style is clever, now my style is sever. Tough as a pile of leather, now when I endeavor, now I'm wild as ever. You must have thought my heart was pinkish. I ain't that easy to relinquish, rock distinguished. Suckers must think it's the days of taking niggas props, making niggas stop, leaving dreams torn. But I proceed to rock on. I keep it jumping from the night till the break of dawn. Rock, rock on, rock, rock on. Yeah, blow up the spot from the evening to the early morn. Rock, rock on, rock, rock on. Right, won't let a suckers disrespect, leave my mind's dream torn. Rock, rock on, rock, rock on. Yeah, can't stop my flowing, I keep it going until it's gone. Rock, rock on, rock, rock on.
K-Town, Marron, Costner, taking out imposters. And I prosper, got mental posture, I should get the Oscar. I witnessed how the mic can heal scars. I used to sling rock, steal cars, and sat behind steel bars. A victim of a mental homicide. The trauma side cried when my mama tried and my father died. And I knew he was a strong man, cause the spirit in me gave a strong hand to lift me out the wrong plane. Crimes, not tonight, stop taking glocks to fights. Instead of selling rocks to heights, I rocks the mics to drop the sights of a jail cell. Infrared crew never fails, all's well till it ends well. Cause the creator hands blessings. Instead of facing transgressions, learn from another man's lessons. Rest in peace, Raymond Lewis, my father. Be hype as the storm, suckers beat when I proceed to rock on.
I keep it jumping from the night till the break of dawn.
Rock, rock on, rock, rock on.
Yeah, blow up the spot from the evening to the early morn.
Rock, rock on, rock, rock on.
Right, won't let a suckers disrespect, leave my mind's dream torn.
Rock, rock on, rock, rock on.
Yeah, can't stop my flowing, I keep it going until it's gone.
Rock, rock on, rock, rock on.
Yeah, forever and a day, wreck shit in a feisty way. Upon the mics we slay, check my nigga Icy Dre. The price we pay is a ton of stress. Never was too violent, now I keep a gun and vest and ain't the one to test. And I'm depressed by hectic situations, problems they be chasing. And you find sometimes it's hard to beat the shit you facing. But I'ma do it though, let my spirit's fluid flow. Them talking drama, fuck y'all, ain't nothing to it, ho. Pursue it slow, cause it's a dream of mine. Truly seen the signs, emotions leaking from every crack in between the lines. By means of rhyme storms, keep emotion, eat the vultures, my chaotic ink is potion. It keeps my mind open, find hope and my lyrics become one with my spirit, which leads me to better paths, no pain as I get near it. Many fear it, it's chances to take, sacrifices to make, ices to break. Decisions come when your life is at stake. The self-esteem creates a way to go, so I manifest it in my state of flow. Use every day to grow and keep it growing, cause ain't no going until we gone. Peace out the shy when I proceed to rock on. Peace out the speed knocks, the west side infrared is reborn. So take heed when I proceed to rock on. Yeah, I keep it jumping from the night till the break of dawn.
Rock, rock on, rock, rock on.
Right, blow up the spot from the evening to the early morn.
Rock, rock on, rock, rock on.
Yes, y'all, won't let a suckers disrespect, leave my mind's dream torn.
Rock, rock on, rock, rock on.
Yeah, can't stop my flowing, I keep it going until it's gone.
Rock, rock on, rock, rock
on. It's Twista with DJ Icy Dre. Rock on. All right, enough of that. I'm not trying to be here all a day. I got things to do. Not really.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. This is being brought to you by GetGoodFeels.com. Good vibes, THC, CBD seltzers. When you get to GetGoodFeels.com and at checkout use keyword Hoppe, Hoppe, you can save 20%. That is GetGoodFeels.com. At checkout use Hoppe, Hoppe to save 20%. This is also being brought to you by Shimmerwood Beverages, CBD infused seltzers at shimmerwood.com. At checkout, use keyword Hoppe to save 30%. This is also being brought to you by Old Glory, iconic music and sports fan merchandise. Are you looking for a Rolling Stone shirt? Or maybe a Dallas Mavericks? Whatever the hell you need. Go to oldglory.com and at checkout use keyword Hoppe, Hoppe to save 15%. You're looking for the best vodka around? Garden State Distillery. at GardenStateDistillery.com. Again, use keyword Hoppe, Hoppe, to save 15%. We have added so many sponsors this week. I'm very proud. I'm very excited. Do we have any else that I've left out? Strange Cloudz of Clearwater, 2222 Main Street. And that is in Clearwater. The best THC Delta 8 flower around. All you need, Jelly Bean. What else do we have here? FS Drinks, the best boba around. Go to fsdrinks.com and then check out, use keyword Hoppe to save 20%. And all these links are in the podcast description. Quantum Energy Squares at quantumsquares.com. They're protein bars that have energy. The caffeine equals 1 cup of coffee. Go to quantumsquares.com and at checkout, use keyword Hoppe to save 20%. We're really adding a lot of sponsors. Counselingoncall.net, the best way to get help with your mental health. Go to counselingoncall.net. And if you live in Florida or Maryland, you can get help with your mental health. But seriously, if you don't qualify for it because you don't live in one of those states, you can still go to any place and get help with your mental health. All right. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going and going, or whatever, right after this. Oh, and breaking news. We have 2 new sponsors that will be added tomorrow. So we have 20 altogether.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour.
What's up? This is Lex Staley from the nationally syndicated Lex and Terry Show, and you are listening to the Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, everybody, this is Terry James from the nationally syndicated radio show Lex and Terry, and you are listening to Happy Hour with my man, Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour, where your medical card is required to listen.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Every morning, tune it in. Ryan Hoppe's where we begin. 6 for 9 of pure delight. Happy Hour taking flight.
Talking love and latest news, sex and dating, top reviews, celeb gossip, don't you miss? Ryan Show you can't resist.
It's Happy Hour, let's all cheer.
Oh, sure.
Tallest DJ, bring us near.
Oh, that's true.
Laughter, fun from night till dawn. With Ryan Hoppe, groove along.
856-49 Hoppe.
Ryan Hoppe.
856-494-6773.
Hoppe's here to thrill us all.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Romance tips to fans.
Always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Stories never old.
It's Happy Hour, let's all cheer. Tallest DJ, bring us near. Laughter, fun from night till dawn. With Ryan Hoppe, groove along.
Happy Hot Topic.
What the hell is going on with Kanye?
Kanye West, who is celebrating all the attention he and his wife Bianca got at the Grammys, and using that, I think, to launch or try to launch his new product.
That's what he always does. He'll do something crazy to launch something.
Yeezy is making. I think launched. Yeah, he did launch it actually, and you could argue that this product is...
It's a direct competitor of Kim's Skims.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. It's a Yeezy women's bodysuit, which Bianca was actually wearing at the after party for the Grammys.
Oh, sure.
We had to blur a lot of it because Well, you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the unblurred footage.
Bianca, that's what she does. And so now he posted a photo of her wearing this bodysuit, a photo that's usable without blurs, and also showed off this bodysuit, which only costs about $20.
Which is like 5 times cheaper than Skims.
Did I hear someone say it's one size fits all?
They did.
Yeah.
They said one size fits all. I don't get it either.
When you go to the site, it says one size fits all. But I mean, I can't imagine, like, if it fits for Bianca, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to fit for everyone.
Yeah, she got a thick ass body.
Else, but
not
you know,
everybody's built that way.
Right. A lot of people are pointing out, though, like, this looks a lot like Skims because Skims is all basics, exactly kind of like the same cutouts. You know, Kanye did have a big hand in putting together Skims and the design and things like that. But now he's kind of like creating a competitor.
Yeah, you know, he's obsessed with Kim. If I were her, I'd be afraid.
For his ex-wife's brand. And by the way, that
and undercutting her price.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to buy something from Skims, it's like $100 plus. And then $20 just for a bodysuit, which, by the way, like, doesn't really cover a whole lot. You might need like 10 of those on top of each other to not show anything.
Some sweaters on.
But I got to tell you something. Look, Kanye is unique.
He is.
But he helped create Skims. If he can do this again and undercut what he did before.
Whatever. I click here in a minute and I go, oh, what do we have here with Kanye?
Happy Hot Topic!
Will Kanye West's wife, Bianca Censori, be charged over her totally exposed Grammys look?
No, because she's the original lead, she'll get away with it. One of the most unfair things about this universe, that they can do whatever.
Here's the naked truth. After the model made a surprise appearance at the Grammys alongside husband Kanye West and dropped her gigantic coat on the red carpet to reveal her nearly naked body, the Los Angeles Police Department has weighed in on whether her see-through dress would get her into legal trouble.
Why wouldn't it? Even just a plain arrest. If I did that, come on now.
The LAPD tells TMZ in a statement February 4th, the Grammys are a private event, and no one from the award show has contacted police with
they're all afraid.
Any complaints about how Bianca was dressed.
Kanye looks really evil next to her. He just looks very detached from reality.
While users across social media speculated that Censori's display should have broken a law, it's unlikely she violated California's indecent exposure law.
Leave it to California to have some weird-ass laws.
After all, the law states that a person must, quote, willfully or lewdly expose themselves in any public place or in any place where there are present other persons to be offended or annoyed. For authorities, no formal complaints were made about the 30-year-old's moment in front of the Grammys' Step and Repeat. The couple's appearance at the Grammys' red carpet was Ye's first time attending any part of the ceremonies.
He will be Kanye to me, not Ye.
Since 2015, when he brought along then-wife Kim Kardashian.
All right, so there's that. And then let's see here. Kanye celebrates his little skanky wife.
Happy Hot Topic!
Kanye West praising wife Bianca Censori's red carpet coat drop at the Grammy Awards. After the rapper shared his receipts that Bianca's now the most Googled woman on earth.
Ew.
You know, we want to have the best look possible when we hit that carpet.
Oh, really?
That's Kim Kardashian with ex-Kanye at his last Grammys appearance a decade ago.
Yeah, he really made an entrance.
He made his big return in 2025 thanks to his Grammy-nominated track Carnival with Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh, jeez. I gotta skip over this because of the copyright.
Despite rumors, the couple was escorted out by police. Recording Academy CEO Harvey Mason Jr. told E.T. they weren't party crashers.
Yeah, they kind of were, though.
I just want to kind of squash a rumor that Kanye had come in and he was put out and he wasn't allowed to be here, but he's a nominee, so he is allowed to be here.
Yes.
They did not escort him out. Okay.
Absolutely did not. Okay.
Yeah, we don't mind women just being exploited by their creepy husbands.
I was watching the entire time, so that did not happen.
Proud Kanye also...
I was checking her.
So proclaiming, "We beat the Grammys," and adding Bianca's sheer number to his Yeezy collection under this appropriate name, the Invisible Dress.
Sometimes it's challenging for people to create something without boundaries, and I feel like I have a responsibility to innovate and to.
That was from 2015.
To fight for creativity.
Yeah, having your wife be naked's not that creative.
Oh, happy hot topic.
Why the title bully? You know, my son was playing with some kid.
Yeah.
And then he kicked him.
Kanye West reveals his new album, Bully, is actually named after one of his 4 kids with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, these kids are going to have real issues if that's your father. That is, I know God.
On February 4th, while chatting on The Download with Justin LeBoy,
This guy looks like The Weeknd.
the artist shares which son the album's named after and the surprising story behind it.
And then he kicked him. And I asked my son, I said, why you do that? He said, because he weak. And I was like, this man is really a bully right here.
Something to be real proud of, deadbeat father there.
I gotta. Saint, you the reason for bullying. Don't Saint do that. He just kick everybody and like push him over.
And the two don't miss an opportunity to joke about which parent Saint takes after.
I hope the victim of this bullying sues this douchebag.
I wonder where we get that.
The more we learn about Kanye, the more I don't like him.
Joke about which parent Saint takes after.
I wonder where we get that from. Which parent? Oh. Definitely.
Bunch of ass-kissing interviewers.
Yeah.
The 47-year-old's new music announcement, marking his first in over 3 years since Donda, comes just 2 days after the 2025 Grammys, when Kanye and...
All right, we know that she was naked. Finally, right here.
Happy hot topic.
Because you say something about your personality doesn't feel like it's bipolar.
Kanye West is speaking out about his new diagnosis.
Here we go.
The Carnival rapper told Justin LeBoy on the Download podcast on February 4th. He actually doesn't have bipolar disorder, but rather autism. Kanye credits his wife Bianca Sensori for the discovery, saying,
I went to this doctor, one that worked with...
Here's the problem, is now everybody's going to excuse the behavior and think that all autistic people are like Elon and Kanye, when rather they don't claim him.
Discovery, saying,
I went to this doctor, one that worked with Justin Bieber, one that worked with... I'm not even going to name other names and stuff. My wife took me to do that because she said something about your personality doesn't feel like it's bipolar. I've seen bipolar before. I've seen she's educated, so I
think it's 100% bipolar.
Seen bipolar before, and come to find out it's really a case of autism.
Yeah, he does seem a little detached from reality, though.
Kanye has been open about his struggles with mental health, sharing his bipolar diagnosis following a hospitalization in 2016 when he suffered a psychiatric emergency.
The constant feeling of not being in control spun me out of control.
And the artist says, along with his new diagnosis, he's stopped taking bipolar medication. But
that's probably why he's gone off the deep end.
One of his biggest challenges, doing the opposite of what everyone says.
And autism takes you to a Rain Man thing. Where you're like, oh man, I'm gonna wear this Trump hat because I just like Trump in general. And then when people tell you to not do it, you just get on that one point. And that's my problem when fans tell me to do my album a certain way. I'll do it the opposite way.
Yeah. You make bipolar and autistic people look bad.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Milwaukee, kick your feet up, nigga. I'm coming down with the key to Decatur. East Atlanta slab rider, heavy grinder for paper. City slicker, heavyweight. great in the game. Froze, twisting earlobes, heavyweight in my chain. Hitting the game where you niggas be slacking. Got the drove for the low, that's what my niggas be sacking. My shell toes, pedal Chevys and Bows. White letters on the cutlass with my mahogany flows. I'm riding through Oakhurst, coated like Starburst. Candy paint glisten, looking greasy like Bratwurst. The dude on my jersey is gray at the seat. You rested in peace for snitching to Decatur police. Serving niggas with a ghetto subpoena. Got that 8-town stuffing back in Phillips Arena. I'm passing hoes like election plates and keep a broad on my squad who on Section 8. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. They gon' love me after this one, shout for real, man. All my trap niggas, intro smokers, even strippers, stay focused, pussy poppin' and rollin'. Cause all I wear is hats with A's. Shopping at walls with white tees, Cartier. Jeans creased up, straight out the cleaners. Watch my George Jefferson straight in my southern demeanor. When they see me, when I speak my slang, everybody wanna know my name. I was born in Atlanta, raised in Decatur, where we push the sabers and blow like inhalers. Say he kinda skinny with a full-size Jimmy. Hey man, I got bras in different cities like gimme. They used to treat me like Urkel the nerd. Now they flock when they see my LeBrons on the curb. Look here, see my upholstery, it got women approaching me. Some look like they too old for me. TV thinking appropriately.
It's major way, baby. I tell you gonna love me, pimpin'. Yeah. When you see me in the 6 straight drop, and I tell you that the price of the work just dropped. Yeah, I let the thing go pop. I caught Buddy round there snitching off to the cops. Yeah, and the game don't stop. Don't stop. You try to see my dope, you gonna see this folk. Get it? I'm 31 and my rapping is done. I got $1 million company to run. Bitch.
Cause I smoke like you, on me to some blue. I buy them, lick them, split them, roll them just like you. Yeah. In double XL, murder dog, the source on vibes. I'm rolling stones and late model rides, homie. I'm grand hustling, disturbing the peace. I'm so deaf, putting organized noise in the street. Yeah, I'm smoking earth tones, chong and cheek. You beat your meat at home while I bone you freak. Oh, told you, you gon' love me. Through your back, good. We got them things that'll make Shaq back good. Known to put them shiny things on the lap good. Known to do a little dance if they yak good. It's the backwoods slapping through your back good. We got them things that'll make Shaq back good. Known to put them shiny things on the lap good. Known to do a little dance, yak good.
Whatever. I got
it. It's the shit, bitch.
Oh, it really is.
It's time for Hoppe's Inbox, only on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, yeah. So yesterday, I announced that I'll be working with Terry James of the Lex and Terry Show on his new show called Late Night Radio Show. Steve Williams says you'll smash it. Devin Prasad says, congratulations. My friend Corey, who hangs out at the chill room, says, that's awesome, Bubba. Keep climbing, man. Don't ever stop. We can see you have your heart 100% in this. Radio is lucky to have you. Topher Morrison, where I record at Personify Studios, says congrats. Lee Jones says congrats. My friend DJ Corrupted says keep grinding. What else do we have here? Tom Keefe says congrats. Janelle, who is the son, or the mom, rather, of Nick Jennings, who I interviewed 2 weeks ago. She says, awesome. I love Lex and Terry. That's great. And then on my post about my friend Ace passing away, so sorry to hear about your friend, bro. Another one. I'm so sorry. May he rest in peace. Radio legend Tony Zaza. Big hugs. Big hugs. Absolutely heartbreaking. He was a gentle soul. Aaron Hilton, who is a listener out of Charlotte. Dude, I'm in shock too. I hate to hear this. We had them on 93.3 when I lived in the Raleigh area, and I also listened to him and TJ when I'd go to Charlotte for a Racer concert. Ace and TJ were the best. Then I made a post. A server of any type, bartender, restaurant should never discuss tips to the face. And someone's tips to the face of the customer, rather. And someone commented, I 100% agree. Tipping culture has gotten out of control. And that is Hoppy's Inbox on Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Whoa! Hoppy Hot Topic!
Allison Holker is detailing her financial situation following her late husband Stephen Twitch Boss's death. In her new memoir, This Far, My Story of Love, Loss, and Embracing the Light,
I'm convinced she never cared about him.
The widow of the Ellen DeGeneres show star,
You're a pig.
Details the financial mess she says her late husband left her with after he died by suicide in December 2022.
Just let him rest, man. No wonder he left.
At age 40. Allison writes in the memoir, released on February 4th, quote, "It's a misconception that I inherited Stephen's wealth. The reality is quite different. He had given away substantial sums of money to family and friends.
Whoa, it's almost like that was his hard-earned money.
And spent recklessly on drugs and his weird art collection."
Holker, did you ever care about him? You need to shut your mouth. You got this stupid book because you have no talent and no one likes you, and even his family doesn't want to be around you. So you need clout because without him, you're just another hot chick. I don't care how hot you are. You're a pig.
The tax bill that he left me with for the year he died was $1 million.
I mean, when my uncle died and he left us money, we had to pay a bill. You're no different, honey. Also, it was a marriage.
The 36-year-old, who said Stephen did not have a will at the time of his death, adds that she and her husband had always maintained separate bank accounts.
Yeah, he's like, I can't trust you, going to the mall while I'm making the money.
During their 9-year marriage, and paying off his tax owings depleted his accounts. And Allison, who shared kids Wesley, Maddox, and Zaya with Stephen, admits that she's still in the trenches financially.
Oh, get a job then. You rode, no pun intended, off your husband forever and ever. And because you have no talent and you're just like any other backup dancer, now you're screwed.
Adding, quote, "If he had known how much of our hard-earned money would go to pay lawyers' fees to clean up the mess he left me with,
oh, I'm sorry, get a job,
would it have made any difference?"
He was obviously mentally ill, and obviously from the way we see this marriage, you weren't helping the situation, honey.
She continues, "I'd like to believe it would have. Stephen left me with double the work, double the noise, double the hardships.
Like Biggie says, more money, more problems.
Double the confusion, and half the household earnings."
Shut up.
Allison previously defended her decision to write the book
because you needed clout, because you're a nobody. No one ever heard of you. No one ever cared about you.
After coming under fire from members of Stephen's inner circle.
And Happy Hour. You're always going to be an imbecile. Anybody out there that has a chance to date her, just hook up with her. She ain't it.
Including his brother and mother.
I have a saying, if you're dating a girl who talks badly about their ex or any of their exes or their father, they'll do the same to you when the relationship will end.
At the time, Allison writes in an Instagram story.
She just has that evil hot girl energy. Like, get away from me, skank.
In January, quote, "I want to be clear that my only intention in writing the book is to share my own story as well as part of my life with Stephen to help other people."
But there's a lot of things you could have left out, honey.
If you decide to read the book, hopefully you'll see my intention is...
I hope no one buys it.
...to celebrate the love and life...
You're not celebrating anything. You're throwing him under the bus. If you were celebrating it, you would keep some of the stuff private, you moronic piece of garbage.
...I shared with Stephen and our 3 beautiful children.
Oh, burn in hell. Mm-hmm. And then here she is saying that he wasn't the same after his ayahuasca journey. As the clip loads. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. Like, I try not to go in on her, but she is just the worst. I don't care how pretty you are. Your farts probably smell.
Stephen embarked on an ayahuasca journey, which is a
He's like, I don't know what to do. I'm married to this moron.
Plant medicine journey, and you say that he wasn't the same afterwards. Yeah.
You can say whatever. We don't even know how to believe you, man. You put an NDA on his family. You're a pig. And it's like interviewers kissing her ass. That's the problem. Whenever these like people go on podcasts, they always have ass kissers interview them. Like when Kamala went on Howard Stern.
After ayahuasca, that he was no longer joyful or generous.
I'm sure it wasn't the ayahuasca. Maybe it was being married to you.
That he seemed like he woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Maybe that's you projecting.
That the experience can have the opposite intended effect on some people. Do you feel like that was a big turning point for him?
I think it was a very big turning point for him.
Yeah.
I feel like his heart was never really in the same place when he came back.
Can you imagine when he was marrying her, which was a bad decision? Can you imagine if you would have told him that when he kills himself, that she'll just throw him under the bus? Oh, that's true love.
He still could find joy and he could still go day by day.
Yeah, cheating on you.
You know, putting on his face and getting through the days, but there was something missing in his eyes.
You know what's missing? Here's some ayahuasca music. Allison Holker. You're the absolute worst. You make all women look bad. But you don't care because you're a sociopath with daddy issues that doesn't care about other people. Maybe you should take some ayahuasca to shit out all your fake energy, which would be pretty much your whole body.
TikTok, Toxic playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout out hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout outs hit the street. But soon it's all vanish like shadows in the heat. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent, time to come into an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe hour. Hoppe hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe hour is now over.
Hoppe hour is now over.
Game over. This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.